What's up, YouTube? I just want to make a quick video about a thought I had. I've been having it, and I've known this for a while. But I think the best thing you can do as an artist is to share an experience or give an experience to your audience. And I feel like that experience, it can be coded, but I feel like it should be able to, or like what you're giving could be interpreted by a child or by somebody of the under the age of 10. Just because, like, when I think of like Toronto, right, I think of the feeling that I have of the city when I was 8 years old going to a Blue Jays game. For those who aren't from Toronto, I guess you just don't know what I mean, but you could say that about any city. Like, you could think about your first time going to New York City, your first time going to LA, you know, like, I haven't been to those places, but whenever it's your first time hearing something, seeing something, visiting a place, talking or to something, you know what I mean? Like, when it's your first time doing anything, that will be ingrained to you for the rest of your life. And I think that's why people talk about, oh, like, when you lose your virginity, it's such a big deal because it's your first time doing it. Therefore, that will be your first memory of that thing for the rest of your life. And I think about that a lot, not just in the sense of like art, but also in the sense of like life experiences, right? Like, the first time I remember hearing bass, like bass as in like in music, like bass, like the feeling of the right? The first time I remember feeling that was in grade. The first time was in like grade 1, or like in kindergarten. Every year we would have this thing called the dance-a-thon, and it was a way for kids to just dance for a day, and we would practice all these dances. I remember it was like Cotton Eye Joe, Baby by Justin Bieber. Like, it was like all these like 2000, I mean, obviously some of them were from 2010, but it was just like these songs that were just everyone knows and shit, and we would just dance to them. And I remember I had a friend who was beside me, and he was like, oh my gosh, like this bass, he's like, I don't feel good, like my stomach feels, I don't feel good in my stomach. And the reason why I didn't feel good was because the bass. And the bass was so strong and the music was so powerful that I didn't feel good. But that's my first memory of experiencing like live music or like loud music and bass. So whenever I go to a concert now, whenever I experience bass that's overwhelming, that feeling of being at the dance-a-thon when I was like 7 or 8 years old is now ingrained to me for the rest of my life. What I'm saying is just like, if you have that opportunity for your work or for something to be presented to a child, or not even to a child, but if you have the opportunity to just create something new and something that somebody hasn't experienced before, I think that is the most important job in the world, because you get to shape who somebody is. And even though that might go inconspicuously for your whole life, like, you may never know, it's like a very small thing, and you may never find out that you did that, and it may go unseen throughout your whole life. Like, that's the best part about it, though, because you could always think, like, what if I did inspire that person to do that? And then if you did hear that, like, if you miraculously hear that, like, hey, you actually inspired me to become the president or some shit, or you inspired me to make this amazing song. Like, I just think it's so important to want to create an experience for somebody and have a character and all that. Like, I think I think about architecture too, like the way buildings are, or smells, right? Like, smells have Smells carry so much. Like every memory has a smell, you know. So there is a lot of meaning in experiences, and I think experiences. It's just you just want to create an experience, right? You want somebody to, like, I remember that. You want people to remember you. You want people to remember what you did, what you created, all that. But yeah, that's the video. Fucking bloated as shit right now. Okay, peace.